Over 300,000 people have sought out a specific tribal treatment for chronic, life-threatening diseases when conventional medicine failed them. They come looking for Smit Yanung Jamoh Lego. She is a Padma Shri awardee whose methods rely entirely on centuries-old awardee tribal botanical knowledge. Her clinic handles cases that modern hospitals often struggle to resolve: persistent hypertension, severe diabetes, and various late-stage cancers. This track record creates a massive daily demand, drawing patients from the United States, Europe, and across India to her doorstep in the Northeast every single day. Obtaining these treatments presents a direct logistical conflict. The very people who need this medicine the most are often those least physically capable of enduring the journey required to reach it. Her healthcare center is located in the Medog area of Pasighat. Reaching it means navigating deep into the remote Himalayan foothills of Arunachal Pradesh. For a healthy tourist, this terrain is a scenic adventure. For someone fighting a severe metabolic disorder or recovering from a stroke, it is a brutal logistical gauntlet. Traveling to secure this cure involves long transit days and unpredictable regional infrastructure that can physically devastate a compromised patient before the treatment even begins. To evaluate the true required inputs for this treatment, we have to measure the physical return on investment between a DIY travel approach and a specialized medical eco-tour. This comparison table shows the direct realities of clinical promises versus logistical friction. In column A, you have the promise. You gain access to a Padma Shri awardee who uses deeply rooted natural protocols to successfully treat hundreds of thousands of people. In column B, you have the friction. You are dealing with an incredibly remote location, massive daily walk-in queues, and a complex transit system just to get in the room. Securing your health requires choosing a travel strategy that preserves your remaining energy rather than spending it all on logistics. If you travel independently, you are responsible for piecing together passenger routes from transit hubs in Assam, dealing directly with unpredictable regional transit and extreme heat. Once you arrive, the burden of hunting for suitable accommodations falls entirely on you, all while managing the symptoms of a chronic illness. These logistical stressors trigger cortisol spikes. That resulting physical exhaustion actively works against the immune system you are trying to repair. Then you reach the operational reality of the clinic itself. It's open only 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and operates heavily on a walk-in basis. In practice, that means arriving early and waiting in line for hours alongside dozens of patients. If your mobility is compromised, this wait is punishing. The DIY route demands that patients burn massive amounts of finite physical energy just to get through the door. Smot.Lego makes one clinical requirement explicit. Her therapies rely on strict compliance from a completely stress-free patient. Walking out of your consultation and plunging right back into a chaotic transit route destroys the foundation of that treatment. Smot.Lego emphasizes a post-treatment weather change. This restorative atmosphere is a core part of the healing protocol, intended to stabilize the patient immediately. By replacing the anxiety of transit with a calm environment, the patient can better meet the healer's requirement for complete mental and physical compliance during the first critical days. The environment you recover in dictates your return on investment just as much as the herbal medicine itself. This is why the 3-night, 4-day Disha Er Khoje medical tour was developed. It is a specialized intervention designed specifically to eliminate all of that travel friction. This chart plots the physical effort required against the healing environment provided. Independent travel sits squarely in the high-effort, low-healing zone. The Disha Er Khoje tour moves that equation entirely into the low-effort, high-healing quadrant. It achieves this low effort by managing every logistic. It secures special visits and VIP access, completely bypassing the clinic's massive walk-in queues. The high-healing metric comes directly from the itinerary. You spend 1 night in Pasighat, 1 night in Roing, and 1 night in Namsai. Roing and Namsai are strategically chosen. They provide the exact fresh atmosphere required by the treatment protocol to let your body stabilize. This specific medical tour takes a high-stress medical pilgrimage and turns it into a friction-free therapeutic wellness retreat. Let's lay out exactly which path fits your profile. This matrix creates 2 profiles. The independent route fits healthy proxies, the young or budget travelers with minor ailments. The guided route is essential for chronic patients, the elderly, or caretakers. If you require invisible logistics and queue bypasses, you need the tour. Your baseline physical condition dictates your logistical choice. Utilizing the tour means making a direct trade. You pay a financial premium to buy back your finite physical energy, your time, and your peace of mind. It is the only way to combine elite traditional medicine with the restorative atmosphere of Arunachal Pradesh without draining your reserves. Bypass the friction and focus entirely on your recovery by booking the 3-night, 4-day itinerary. Call 933-021-2524 to secure your route. When you are fighting a chronic illness, do not let the journey defeat the cure.